Awesome science experiments for kids. 100 plus fun STEM projects and why they work. Kindle edition. Crystal Chatterton. 100 plus hands-on projects to get kids excited about science for ages 5 to 10. As kids grow older, they become more curious about the world around them, often asking, "How does this work?" Science Experiments for Kids teaches budding scientists the nuts and bolts of the scientific method, using fun, hands-on experiments designed to show kids how to hypothesize, experiment, and then record their findings. With awesome experiments like a fizzy rocket, magnet-powered car, and pencil sundial, kids will have a blast exploring each STEAM field: science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, while learning to build, design, think critically, and feel inspired to interact with the world around them and make their own discoveries. Science Experiments for Kids contains 100 plus STEAM experiments with interactive science experiments for kids in science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Kids can discover how and why each project works. Easy to follow instructions. Super simple steps make these science experiments for kids a breeze to do. Colorful Photos features real-life photos of the science experiments for kids and common household materials used, as well as the final results, from learning how quicksand works to turning a lemon into a battery. Science Experiments for Kids teaches young scientists how cool it is to be curious. Maker Lab. 28 super cool projects. Kindle edition. Jack Challoner, Jack Andraka. Supporting STEAM education initiatives and the Maker Movement. The National Parenting Publication Award winner Maker Lab includes 28 kid-safe projects and crafts that will get young inventors' wheels turning and make science pure fun. Each step-by-step activity is appropriate for kids ages 8-12, and ranked easy, medium, or hard, with an estimated time frame for completion. Requiring only household materials, young makers can build an exploding volcano, race balloon rocket cars, construct a lemon battery, make sticky slime, and more. Photographs and facts carefully detail the why and how of each experiment, using real-world examples to provide context so kids can gain a deeper understanding of the scientific principles applied. With a foreword by Jack Andraka, a teen award-winning inventor, Maker Lab will help kids find their inner inventor and create winning projects for school projects, science fairs, and beyond. 101 Great Science Experiments. A Step-by-Step Guide. Kindle edition. Neil Ardley. Forget about mad scientists and messy laboratories. This incredible, interactive guide for children showcases 101 absolutely awesome experiments you can do at home. Find out how to make a rainbow, build a buzzer, see sound, construct a circuit, bend light, play with shadows, measure the wind, weigh air, and create an underwater volcano. The astonishing variety of experiments are all very easy and entirely safe, with step-by-step text and everyday ingredients. Biology, chemistry, and physics are brought to life, showing budding young scientists that science is all around us all the time. As you have fun trying out experiments with friends and family, core scientific principles are presented in the most memorable way. With chapters covering important topics such as color, magnets, light, senses, electricity, and motion, the laws of science are introduced in crystal clear text alongside specially commissioned full-color photography for children to understand. Follow in the footsteps of Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, and all the other great minds with 101 great science experiments and learn the secrets of science you'll never forget. Dad's Book of Awesome Science Experiments. From boiling ice and exploding soap to erupting volcanoes and launching rockets, 30 inventive experiments to excite the whole family. Kindle edition. Mike Adamic. The Science Behind, But Why? Don't get caught off guard by your kids' science questions. You and your family can learn all about the ins and outs of chemistry, biology, physics, the human body, and our planet with Dad's Book of Awesome Science Experiments. From rock candy crystals to magnetic fields, each of these fun science projects features easy-to-understand instructions that can be carried out by even the youngest of lab partners, as well as awesome, full-color photographs that guide you through each step. Complete with 30 interactive experiments and explanations for how and why they work, this book will inspire your family to explore the science behind chemistry, with soap clouds biology, with whole Y-walls physics, with straw balloon rocket blasters planet Earth, with acid rain human body, with marshmallow pulse keepers. Best of all, every single one of these projects can be tossed together with items around the house or with inexpensive supplies from the grocery store. Whether your kid wants to create his or her own Mount Vesuvius or discover why leaves change colors in the fall, Dad's Book of Awesome Science Experiments will bring out the mad scientists in your family in no time. Unofficial Minecraft STEM Lab for Kids. Family-friendly projects for exploring concepts in science, technology, engineering, and math. Kindle edition. John Miller, Chris Fornell Scott. Minecraft plus STEM equals an unstoppable force for fun and learning. In Unofficial Minecraft STEM Lab for Kids, you'll find a collection of 48 creative projects that make learning science, technology, engineering, and math exciting for the whole family. Venture off on 6 action-packed quests, each with 4 unique labs that pair a hands-on activity with an in-game project. Here's just a sampling of what you'll create and learn about. Hands-on activities. Concoct glow-in-the-dark slime. Grow pipe cleaner snowflakes. Design and build a model Martian habitat. Mix milk and soap to create fireworks. Make a working volcano. Create an electromagnet. In-game projects. Craft a laboratory to serve as your in-game headquarters. Carve a crystal ice castle. Construct a working dam. Design and use a custom teleporter. Build an underwater oceanographic field station. Start with a lesson on terminology and gameplay, learn how to document lab activities with sketchnoting, and meet 5 leading Minecraft experts who share how their experiences with the game have contributed to their success. Enjoy Minecraft together, and harness its powerful potential for learning, with Unofficial Minecraft STEM Lab for Kids. What if? Serious scientific answers to absurd hypothetical questions. Kindle edition. Randall Munro. From the creator of the wildly popular webcomic XKCD, hilarious and informative answers to important questions you probably never thought to ask. Millions of people visit xkcd.com each week to read Randall Munro's iconic webcomic. His stick figure drawings about science, technology, language, and love have a large and passionate following. Fans of XKCD ask Munro a lot of strange questions. What if you tried to hit a baseball pitched at 90% the speed of light? How fast can you hit a speed bump while driving in live? If there was a robot apocalypse, how long would humanity last? In pursuit of answers, Munro runs computer simulations, pores over stacks of declassified military research memos, solves differential equations, and consults with nuclear reactor operators. His responses are masterpieces of clarity and hilarity, complemented by signature XKCD comics. They often predict the complete annihilation of humankind, or at least a really big explosion. The book features new and never-before-answered questions, along with updated and expanded versions of the most popular answers from the XKCD website. What if? Will be required reading for XKCD fans and anyone who loves to ponder the hypothetical. The Science Project. Kindle edition. Elaine Donadio. For middle-grade readers. 11-year-old New York City boy, Nestor, is usually the one causing the problem, but ask him, and you'd get a different story. Nestor learns boundaries when he exhausts the patience of his friends and classmates with his incessant teasing, until they exact a plan to reinstate the relationships with a new set of rules. Nestor's best friend, Phil, doesn't want to know him. During the class science project presentations, Quan Min, Nestor's most recent victim, sicks his toad on Nestor's pet and science project, Little Hector, the cockroach. Nestor never sees this coming. Nestor's insecurity and lack of popularity result in poor choices. He's always in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. At first, Nestor doesn't see his part in this negative reaction. In time, Nestor notices the scratches on the surface of the science table as he realizes that his wisecracking attempts to be cool make his classmates grumble, not at all the reaction he expects. Nestor discovers many science facts with his online research, DNA, amber, resin and cockroaches. His classmates share facts about parakeets, snakes, hamsters and toads. Nestor and the other students in the science class provide information in an entertaining way, making it interesting and easy to learn. You'll laugh your way through Nestor's antics. You see, Nestor really doesn't have a clue. Mr. Business. The Adventures of Little BK, Book 2, The Science Project, Kindle Edition. BK Fulton, Salam Muhammad. Mr. Business is Little BK, a third-grade student on his way to the science fair. But when a classmate says something that surprises him, BK has to figure out what it means to him. Follow BK on his adventures in business and learning about life. Children and parents alike love the values of this dynamic story and how it encourages children to be true to who they are. 200 Science Experiments. The Best Fun-Making Science Experiments Kindle Edition. Janet Reinhardt. A complete book about science experiments for all ages. Create science projects, science homework, science tutor, science teacher, science division. Awesome physics experiments for kids. 40 fun science projects and why they work Kindle Edition. Erica L. PhD. Get kids fired up about physics, fun and easy science experiments for ages 10 to 13. What attracts goo to a balloon? Can you cook s'mores using energy from the sun? These at-home science experiments let kids get their hands dirty and find out. Created by board-certified science teacher Drive. Erica This kid-friendly physics book offers an interactive approach to fundamental concepts like electricity, heat, and sound so kids can get a jump on learning and discover just how fun physics really is. This book of physics for kids includes 40 awesome experiments inspire kids to learn about topics like force, buoyancy, and flight with fun and educational activities that they'll want to try again and again. Easy to find materials. Experiment whenever inspiration strikes using common and inexpensive materials readily found at home. Step-by-step instructions, full-color photos and simple instructions give kids the confidence to experiment on their own. Let kids discover how birds fly, why light bulbs light up, and what causes eyes to form with 40 fun physics experiments they can do at home. TheDadLab. 50 awesome science projects for parents and kids Kindle Edition. Sergey Urban. The ultimate collection of DIY activities to do with your kids to teach STEM basics and beyond. From a wildly popular online dad, with more than 3 million fans, TheDadLab has become an online sensation, with weekly videos of fun and easy science experiments that parents can do with their kids. These simple projects use materials found around the house, making it easier than ever for busy moms and dads to not only spend more quality time with their children but also get them interested in science and technology. In this mind-blowing book, Sergey Urban takes the challenge off-screen with 50 step-by-step projects, including some that he has never shared online before. Each activity will go beyond the videos, featuring detailed explanations to simplify scientific concepts for parents and help answer the hows and whys of their curious children. Learn how to explore new fun ways to paint, make slime with only 2 ingredients, defy gravity with a ping pong ball, produce your own electricity, and more. With TheDadLab, parents everywhere will have an easy solution to the dreaded, "I'm bored" complaint right at their fingertips. The Proto Project. A sci-fi adventure of the mind for kids ages 9-12 Kindle edition. Brian R. Johnson, Cynthia Liu. From the best-selling award-winning author of Code 7, Cracking the Code for an Epic Life, Brian R. Johnson 2020 Mom's Choice Gold Award 2020 Reader's Favorite Award 2020 Purple Dragonfly Award Featured Children's Book Selection by Kirkus Reviews Praised by Publishers Weekly Recommended by the U.S. Review When Jason meets his mom's billion-dollar invention, an artificial intelligence device named Proto, he accidentally gets caught up in a mysterious adventure. Proto goes missing, and then people go missing. Now Jason and his coolest neighbor ever Maya must risk their lives to prevent global mayhem. But who is behind this devious plot? Is it another AI? The FBI? Or any other abbreviation with an I? What exactly is there to learn about artificial and human intelligence while fighting for your life against a legion of furry puppies or a battalion of drones? A lot, if you live to tell about it. All the other books I've read were pretty cool, but not as awesome as this. Best book ever, J. Barth Proto Project, a sci-fi adventure of the mint great for independent young readers, boys and girls, ages 8-12 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th grade, best for kids who have outgrown chapter books and are ready for longer middle grade books, a wonderful gift for anyone looking for fun and funny reading with content that is age appropriate for kids at home and in school, best for kids who adore realistic fiction combined with fantasy and science fiction, told with humor and tall-tale flairlove fast-paced novels filled with mystery, suspense, and adventure, ideal for readers who enjoy popular series books like I Survived, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Encyclopedia Brown, The Last Kids on Earth, National Geographic Kids, and love books by top authors like James Patterson, Kate DiCamillo, and D.A.V. Pilkey. I found this book to be very enriching and educational. My child learned so much along the way. Artazagreat for gift givers, parents, and educators looking for an entertaining, educational novel for upper elementary and middle school tweens. Unfolds strong values, encourages intellectual curiosity with a growth mindset, and inspires social and global responsibility. Encourages interest in STEM careers, science, technology, engineering and math, incorporates potential real-world applications of modern developments in artificial intelligence in concert with biology, chemistry, and physics. Emphasizes collaboration and teamwork to benefit the greater good. Johnson keeps the middle school laughs going in this action-packed, accessible look at the pros and cons of advancing AI and technology, a contemporary tale certain to intrigue and entertain young readers. Publishers Weekly, Johnson, Code 7, 2017, offers a well-calculated balance of suspense and humor for middle school readers. Action sequences are exciting and dramatic. The novel also provides food for thought in considering how AI could help or hurt humanity. Although the villains are over the top, they do give voice to some of the forces that might want to use AI for selfish, grandiose reasons. A well-written, fast-paced and thoughtful adventure. Kirkus Review, a fast-paced and exciting novel that makes the techiest James Bond spy thriller seem old-fashioned and stodgy by comparison. Impossible to put down. Reader's favorite 5-star review. Exile score 600L 700L draw 28 guided reading level Nage level 8 and upgrade level 3 and UP available in hardcover, paperback, audiobook, and Kindle. Experimenting with babies. 50 amazing science projects you can perform on your kid. Kindle edition. Sean Gallagher. Babies can be a joy and hard work. Now, they can also be a 50-in-1 science project kit. This fascinating and hands-on guide shows you how to recreate landmark scientific studies on cognitive, motor, language, and behavioral development, using your own bundle of joy as the research subject. Simple, engaging, and fun for both baby and parent, each project sheds light on how your baby is acquiring new skills, everything from recognizing faces, voices, and shapes to understanding new words, learning to walk, and even distinguishing between right and wrong. Whether your little research subject is a newborn, a few months old, or a toddler, these simple, surprising projects will help you see the world through your baby's eyes, and discover ways to strengthen newly acquired skills during your everyday interactions. The Curious Kids Science Book. 100 plus creative hands-on activities for ages 4-8 Kindle edition. Asia Citro. What happens if you water plants with juice? Where can you find bacteria in your house? Is slug slime as strong as a glue stick? How would your child find the answers to these questions? In the Curious Kids Science Book, your child will learn to design his or her own science investigations to determine the answers. Children will learn to ask their own scientific questions, discover value in failed experiments, and, most importantly, have a blast with science. The 100 plus hands-on activities in the book use household items to playfully teach important science, technology, engineering, and math skills. Each creative activity includes age-appropriate explanations and, when possible, real-life applications of the concepts covered. Adding science to your at-home schedule will make a positive impact on your child's learning. Just one experiment a week will help build children's confidence and excitement about the sciences, boost success in the classroom, and give them the tools to design and execute their own science fair projects. The Science Chef. 100 Fun Food Experiments and Recipes for Kids Kindle Edition. Joan D'Amico, Karen E. Drummond. Serve up the magic of science with fun and kid-friendly cooking experiments. Break out your best aprons and spatulas. The Science Chef, 100 Fun Food Experiments and Recipes for Kids, 2nd edition teaches children the basics of science through a variety of fun experiments, activities, and recipes. Each chapter explores a different science topic by giving you an experiment or activity you can do right in your kitchen, followed by easy-to-make recipes using ingredients from the experiment. Altogether there are over 100 experiments, activities, and recipes for you to try. From learning why an onion makes you cry to how to bake the perfect cupcake, you'll bring the fundamentals of science to life in a new, magical way. The Science Chef covers a wide variety of scientific areas, like how plants grow and produce seeds, how the process of fermentation produces pickles, the basics of nutrition, how acids and bases react together to make baked items rise up in the oven. While the first edition of this classic book has delighted readers for over 20 years, this new edition is sure to be an even bigger hit with the kids in your home. Bon appetit! Data Science Projects with Python. A case study approach to successful data science projects using Python, Pandas, and Scikit-learn, Kindle edition. Stephen Klosterman. Gain hands-on experience with industry-standard data analysis and machine learning tools in Python. Key features: tackle data science problems by identifying the problem to be solved. Illustrate patterns in data using appropriate visualizations. Implement suitable machine learning algorithms to gain insights from data. Book description. Data science projects with Python is designed to give you practical guidance on industry-standard data analysis and machine learning tools, by applying them to realistic data problems. You will learn how to use Pandas and Matplotlib to critically examine data sets with summary statistics and graphs, and extract the insights you seek to derive. You will build your knowledge as you prepare data using the Scikit-learn package and feed it to machine learning algorithms such as regularized logistic regression and random forest. You'll discover how to tune algorithms to provide the most accurate predictions on new and unseen data. As you progress, you'll gain insights into the working and output of these algorithms, building your understanding of both the predictive capabilities of the models and why they make these predictions. By the end of this book, you will have the necessary skills to confidently use machine learning algorithms to perform detailed data analysis and extract meaningful insights from unstructured data. What you will learn: install the required packages to set up a data science coding environment. load data into a Jupyter notebook running Python. Use Matplotlib to create data visualizations. Fit machine learning models using scikit-learn, lasso and ridge regression to regularize your models. Compare performance between models to find the best outcome. Use k-fold cross-validation to select model hyperparameters. This book is for if you are a data analyst, data scientist, or business analyst who wants to get started using Python and machine learning techniques to analyze data and predict outcomes. This book is for you. Basic knowledge of Python and data analytics will help you get the most from this book. Familiarity with mathematical concepts such as algebra and basic statistics will also be useful. Table of contents, data exploration and cleaning, introduction to scikit-learn and model evaluation, details of logistic regression and feature exploration, bias variance trade-off, decision trees and random forests, imputation of missing data, financial analysis, and delivery to client. Experiments for newlyweds. 50 amazing science projects you can perform with your spouse. Kindle edition. Sean Gallagher. From Sean Gallagher, the author of Experimenting with Babies. You've said your vows and cut the cake. Congratulations, and welcome to the greatest experiment of all, marriage. Marriage, or any long-term committed partnership, involves two subjects being exposed to a variety of scenarios and variables over time, hopefully leading to exciting discoveries throughout a long, successful relationship. In Experiments for Newlyweds, you'll find 50 science projects, based on real academic research in fields such as psychology, game theory, and more, designed for you and your partner to complete together. Uncover the ways your emotions can alter your perception of the world around you, explore the connection between language and memory, and examine your relationship through a scientific lens. With Experiments for Newlyweds as your guide, you and your spouse can learn more about one another, engage your inner scientist, and have fun strengthening your relationship. The perfect funny wedding gag gift for couples or honeymoon gift for couples, this book will lead you to some exciting breakthroughs. Experiments for Newlyweds is the perfect wedding or gag bridal shower gift, or as a gift for the groom. And will be a hit at engagement parties. Science No Fair. Project Droid No. 1, Kindle edition. Nancy Krulik, Amanda Berwasser, Mike Moran. It's a pretty normal day for Logan Applebaum, until his inventor mother announces that she's built him a new robot cousin. And Java may be really smart, but he's also going to be a major handful. No one can know about his secret. This is going to be a long school year, with the third grade science fair coming up, though. Logan thinks maybe a supercomputer cousin could come in handy and he'll finally have a shot at beating the nosy Silver Spoon twins who win at everything. But when Sherry and Jerry steal Java as their partner, and then start suspecting something is up with the new kid, can Logan think fast before this crazy experiment becomes an epic disaster? In Science No Fair. Internationally best-selling author, Nancy Krulik and her incredibly talented daughter, Amanda Berwasser, team up to introduce a new comedic pair that combines the literalness of Amelia Bedelia with a wacky modern edge, making for hours of laughter. Sky Pony Press, with Our Good Books, Racehorse and Arcade imprints, is proud to publish a broad range of books for young readers, picture books for small children, chapter books, books for middle-grade readers, and novels for young adults. Our list includes bestsellers for children who love to play Minecraft, stories told with Lego bricks, books that teach lessons about tolerance, patience, and the environment, and much more. While not every title we publish becomes a New York Times bestseller or a national bestseller, we are committed to books on subjects that are sometimes overlooked and to authors whose work might not otherwise find a home. Kids and Teachers Tardigrade Science Project Book. How to Find Tardigrades and Observe Them Through a Microscope. Kindle edition. Michael W. Shaw. For students wishing to do a science fair project on tardigrades, this book is essential. With over 100 pictures and detailed explanations, this book is written in a style intended to assist students and teachers in a variety of possible science projects with tardigrades. There are many science hobbyists at all levels who need an additional resource on this topic. Besides information specific to tardigrades, the book provides a basic primer on collecting and viewing specimens of many types under the microscope. Beginning with some basic information about tardigrades, the book explains the wheres and hows of finding these fascinating creatures. Covered are the essential techniques of sample collection, specimen and slide preparation, and the basics of microorganism viewing under a microscope. How to build science fair models of tardigrade eggs and tardigrades is explained in detail with step-by-step pictures. Also included are bonus sections showing how to build a microscope camera adapter, and how to build a plant press for preserving leaves and flowers. For anyone wishing to embark on a new voyage of scientific discovery, this book will help point the way. Review highlights: this is a fascinating book for anyone, not just teachers and kids. I've been curious about tardigrades ever since I saw a picture of one. They are pretty amazing animals that are as close as you can get to indestructible, withstanding temperatures that would kill most other creatures. Maureen A. Carr 5-star Amazon review. The discussion on microscopy is particularly good, especially the section about depth of field, and the comparison of stereo microscopes with compound microscopes. Indeed, even my college students and teachers in professional development classes sometimes have a difficult time grasping these concepts. Higher mag is not always better. Indeed, this book would be very useful for anyone interested in basic microscopy. Karen Kaluma, college professor, a wonderful guide. Clearly written as well as charming. My granddaughter used the book for an independent research project, 2nd grade, and is now using it in her science fair project. Inspiring to budding young scientists. Rona Ostrow 5-star Amazon review. 3D printed science projects. Ideas for your classroom, science fair or home, Kindle edition. Joan Horvath, Rich Cameron. Create 3D printable models that can help students from kindergarten through grad school learn math, physics, botany, chemistry, engineering and more. This book shows parents and teachers how to use the models inside as starting points for 3D printable explorations. Students can start with these models and vary them for their own explorations. Unlike other sets of models that can just be scaled, these models have the science built in to allow for more insight into the fundamental concepts. Each of the 8 topics is designed to be customized by you to create a wide range of projects suitable for science fairs, extra credit, or classroom demonstrations. Science fair project suggestions and extensive where to learn more resources are included too. You will add another dimension to your textbook understanding of science, what you'll learn, create, and present the science behind 3D printed models. Use a 3D printer to create those models as simply as possible. Discover new science insights from designing 3D models. Who this book is for parents and teachers.